the Milwaukee results are in. Chosen best in fishing is Milwaukee Offshore Fishing Charters. Relax on Lake Michigan's wide open water and enjoy a true fishing adventure. At Milwaukee Offshore Fishing Charters, we have fun and catch huge king salmon and trout. We use high-tech lures and equipment to ensure the most fish every trip. We have 3 custom fishing boats that can handle large groups. Children welcome. Call now, 414-553-9800, 414-553-9800, or visit us at MilwaukeeOffshoreFishing.com. Book now.
Welcome to the 2024 Derby City Classic here in Elizabeth, Indiana at Caesars, Southern Indiana. I am Brian Hallelujah Hollenbeck. In the booth with me is Mr. Matt Strong. What's up, Matt?
Hi, Brian. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. We have got a match of 9-ball starting right now. Robert Frost and Todd Buckler. They double booked the tables, so they came up here early. We actually were able to start David Alcady early. And so we are going to get, they already lagged, and they are ready to get it going. So we're not going to delay anything here because I think this is the last match of the night. So it'd be nice to get this one done with and over and get the heck out of here and go get some rest.
Robert won the leg, so he will be breaking first.
And actually, I take that back. If by chance, L.J. Briseth gets back to Dale, Sky Woodward actually came up here and asked if he'd be willing to play tonight on the stream table instead of tomorrow morning. So, might have another match for you tonight.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool. Our very own L.J. Briseth is actually playing Sky Woodward.
Pretty incredible opportunity for him, for sure.
Heck yeah. It might be another.
And for us to be able to be here.
Right?
Calling it.
Calling it, exactly.
That's awesome.
How impressive is that? Well, I tell you, you guys had a heck of a match just that last one. Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
I came up at the tail end of it, but these guys, when I came into it, Dale and Matt were just like in awe. I get David never missed.
No, and not only did he not ever miss, he never got on the wrong side of the ball.
Isn't that sick?
Seriously, race to 9, not once.
How many racks did he run?
Once. Every one.
Did he really?
Literally every rack he had, he ran.
Wow. If he broke
I don't remember.
Dry, right?
Yeah, he broke dry a few times.
Wow.
Played around with that a little bit. And the opponent, Dennis, that he played against, had a couple tough shots right away and, didn't make them. He ran every rack. I don't remember him playing safe.
Wow.
Or close. I mean, it's possible that there was one rack where he didn't run, but it was unbelievable. I mean, it's one of those things where, yeah, you know it's possible, and you know they're probably going to do it, but it's different to see it.
To see it happen
You
right in
know,
front.
it's
Yeah.
just, and maybe not even different. Just as a pool player, I've been playing pool my whole life, and just seeing that is it's
Special.
incredible. It really is.
And to be able to like sit right here and actually commentate on it
Yeah.
is
Right.
isn't that cool?
It's actually kind of difficult to commentate. You know, it's like,
You can't really
what do I
much,
say
yeah.
here? You know,
That was perfect.
he hit it perfect,
Yep.
and
Yep.
he hit it perfect, and let's see what he does this time. Oh, he hit it perfect.
Look at this, had a recurring. He hit it perfect going on the dial.
Yeah.
You guys.
Oh,
could've
that'd be an awesome drinking game, dude. I would be so wasted if you just took a shot every time I said perfect. I would be unconscious on the floor at this point.
Yeah. Every time a player hits a perfect shot, you take a shot.
Right. Yeah. I'd be unconscious. Right.
That's pretty awesome. All right, so a couple saves back and forth here, but it looks like Robert might have the upper hand here, and he
Yep.
does. Very nicely played.
So he needs to have the ability to go down table for that 3-9 combo, and it looks like he is just where he needs to be to do that. So hit this with some top, go to that side rail, come
Very-
down, and
very
try to
quick
get
first
straight on the
game.
9 ball, or the 3-9.
Hit that a little light, but he's still okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that becomes a lot more difficult if he gets on the low side
Right.
of that and cutting that 3 ball back, but I think he's a favorite to make this one.
Yeah,
And he did.
He did it. 3 rails. All right, Robert up 1-0. Winner break format. Robert will be breaking again. So, do you know does he have any relation to Scott?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He has the same last name
Really?
with the same letters,
Well,
in the same order.
Wow, that's
that helpful?
Really cool. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's very helpful. Appreciate that.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
You rock. Captain Obvious in the booth with me. All right, why don't you go shove that wiener in your mouth?
Hey, you got one too there. Smart ass. Dale's delivering wieners.
So, yeah, Dale's delivering wieners.
He's got some plump ones here.
So Dale just delivered us some hot dogs here, and yeah. We can each take a small little break here, and if you want to
All right.
eat
so
your wiener first, go
right
ahead.
before curious to see if he gets that one on the side again. He was able to get that one on the side in the first break. Nope, a little bit
close.
short this time. No, yep, no wing ball. So,
Table's open.
yep. Todd's got a pretty legitimate chance here to get started.
Yeah, that two ball is
ball's a little tricky.
Not ideal.
It's not a gimme. I mean, I think a combo is really the only offensive shot he's got with it.
Yeah, then you just got to be careful where that two ball goes.
Yeah. Here you definitely wanna get as close to that 2 ball as you can.
Well, either that or actually hit it out a little harder so it comes past the 9 towards the side pipe. So maybe draw the cue ball back and have the 2 ball come out and around. Because it
For
looks like
me,
he's
I
got to
would-
cut that.
Yeah, I would hit this soft and follow ahead with the cue ball like that.
Okay.
I think
So
the
he's got
2
it on the
ball
side.
came up there
Yep.
further than I would have wanted, but this will definitely work. And honestly, where that 3 ball is, I would probably play safe here.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
just
what he
roll
did.
up behind that 9 ball. If that, if
Oh, he plopped it right on
if
there.
the 3 ball was wide open there, it makes sense to try to get out. But with that being so tricky, I think the higher percentage shot there was.
Yep.
was
I
to
agree
play
with you.
safe.
Very nicely done by Robert. Todd. There you go. All right, Matt is eating his dog. All right, so he is going at a 2-rail kick here. Or no. Oh, he's going to try to spin it. Oh, yeah, he can. Yeah, it looks like it's not right up against the 9, so he can get to this with a little bit of spin. Or not even, maybe. Got a good hit and a great result. Although, did he leave that? He left that window, didn't he? You can see, I think, just the edge of the 2 ball. No, he can't? Okay. Nope, yeah, it looks like he's going around the 3 and spinning off the bottom rail. And no rail after that. So that would be ball in hand. I think the stroke, he decelerated through the stroke with bottom spin on it and right spin. And as soon as it hit that ball, it kind of took all the momentum off that ball. So that's why it did not get down and hit a rail, or at least get down to the other end of the table. I mean, it was going towards the pocket, so I think if he might have hit that hard, he might have gotten a good shot out of that. I like where Robert's going here, because he's got to come over to this side for the 3 ball.
Yeah, I like that decision. Instead of, he was originally looking at playing draw.
Right.
If you have the choice, play follow.
Yes, absolutely.
So many things can go wrong with draw.
Yep. Now he needs to draw this a little bit, because I don't think he wants to go forward with where the 5 ball is, because he wants to get an angle on that 4 ball. He's probably going to either draw this back maybe a good 4 inches maybe. Okay, so he slid down. Now he can just come off the long rail. Back up table for the 5 ball to keep an angle on the 5 ball to get down for the 6 ball. Just like that. He'd rather not be on the rail, but it'll work just fine. So now I don't think he's going to do anything special with this. He's just going to roll forward a little bit. He just doesn't want too much of an angle on the 6. Just roll forward maybe about 4 inches. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have wanted to be on the rail. He wanted to probably try to be as straight as possible, but this makes this shot just a little tougher. If he would have just rolled forward a little bit, I think he would have been much happier not having to cue over the rail. But it'll work just fine. Yep. Hit it good. Left himself an angle on the 8s. Natural shape to come up for the 9.
That was really a tough shot.
Did you even taste that thing? Did you taste that at all? That dog?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I was just wondering, because it's gone.
Yeah. Dude, I'm trying to get back to the action here.
That's a good dog, isn't it?
It is. It was good.
All right. Well, why don't you take it over? I'm gonna just quick eat. I don't eat as fast as that, so I'll be back in just a minute or two.
You gotta open up the throat. That's the key.
Oh, that's the secret. Let Dale know.
All right, back to the action here. Roberts at 2-0. That was a nice out. He ended up getting a little bit out of shape there the last few balls, but came with some nice shots to finish the rack out. So puts him up 2-0 and breaking. So we'll see if he can get that one in the side. He got it the first rack. Missed it the second rack. Let's see how things go with the third. Curious to see if he changes his spot from where he's been breaking from. Was breaking just off center. Maybe 6 inches off center last time. All right, I believe this is the opposite side from where he was last time. Don't remember exactly, but see what happens. See if he can get that one on the side. Nope, short again. Yeah, either he's going to have to try a little different English, maybe a little different speed. Try to get that one in the side, but came up dry again. So Todd has an opportunity here. It's not a simple shot, but very makeable. I'm not familiar with Todd or Robert, honestly, but I would say if he's down here playing, he's got some good ability for sure. I think that's a safe assumption. Hit that well, good speed. It's got a little bit of an angle, which is good. I think a little bit more of an angle would be easier. Cue ball got away from him there for sure. Hit that at a little bit more angle than he intended to. That's one thing a lot of times players may overlook as far as why the shape didn't come out the way that they were looking at, is where you put that ball in the pocket. It's not, pocketing a ball isn't just, 100% yes or no, checkbox or no checkbox. Either you pocket it or you don't. Where you pocket it, where that ball enters the pocket can make a significant difference as far as where the cue ball is going. You can still, you can hit a ball a lot more full or thin versus one way of making the shot, and that can have a huge effect on where the cue ball goes. There, I think he just ended up hitting it a little bit thin than he wanted, and that got the cue ball all the way down table on him. So Robert played a good save there. Didn't lock it up, but don't have to. A lot of times just getting the ball in the way is enough to give your opponent the challenge to get you ball in hand. So nice save, and it paid off for him. So Todd just a little bit long on that kick, and now Robert has ball in hand. Looking at running these last balls here. Again, I like the fact that he's shooting position using follow rather than draw. Much higher percent chance of getting the correct shape. Looks like he got down. Oh, that's pretty straight, but a little bit of an angle. Could definitely make this a little bit challenging, but I think it shouldn't be too bad to make this ball with a little bit of draw and have a decent shot on the 5. Probably not as good as he wanted on it, but still in good shape. Made the ball really well, and has got a good shot on the 5 ball. And Brian has been replaced by.
He's been relieved of duty.
Yeah, that's true. He was getting kind of cranky, I think. And we have LJ Bryseth in the booth with us. Welcome, LJ.
Good evening, pool fans, and Matt. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you. So how things been going so far for you?
Good. I'm still undefeated. And,
Nice.
Yep.
Haven't missed a ball yet, have you?
Haven't missed a ball, and
Jeez.
feeling good. Yep. I'm warmed up.
I just watched a match with David Elkaty. He didn't miss a ball either.
Well, I'm sure he's been playing a little different than I have since I haven't played a match, but
It was amazing.
yeah.
All right, so Robert's making some good work with this rack. No issues there. And he's now up 3-0.
You're not changing the names anymore.
No, that was for one pocket. That was one pocket, so we knew whose pocket.
Oh.
Yeah, this is 9 balls.
All right, so Robert looking to rack and break again. The last rack, he hit the 1 ball a little bit short of the side pocket. First rack he made in the side. Second rack, he ended up being a little short with the 1 ball, and the last rack was a little bit short too. So we'll see what adjustments he makes to get that 1 in the side.
Have you noticed primarily where they're aiming on the 1 ball to on these breaks, particularly where David Elkaty was aiming?
It's been a pretty heavy cut break. from what he had. It's good diving, basically diving to the side rail pretty hard.
So is he hitting the one pretty full, or is he really cutting it toward the
He
corner
actually
pocket?
changed it a little bit because the first 3 racks that he hit with some serious pace, and that cue ball wasn't diving much. I think he made 2 out of 3 out of the first 3 racks. And then he ended up changing it a little bit, going to more of a cut break. Wasn't super consistent with it, but I think out of 9 racks, probably 6.
So that was cue ball came straight across,
Okay.
and then almost a scratch, and he didn't make anything.
No. Oh, wait. Yeah, he made a ball.
Did he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, just trying to think trying to see. 6 ball? Yeah, I think the 6 ball. Where'd the 1 ball hit? I didn't look. Was it short again?
I was watching the cue balls.
Oh,
it was
okay.
heading toward the side pocket.
That's all right. All right, so he made a ball on the break. He's got a tough shot on the 1 ball here. Looks like, is he going after the 9? Wow.
Little two-way, going for
Yeah.
safe and take a free swing at the 9.
Yep.
What's he going to do here? Just clear it, or
Yeah, I would say he goes to the side rail with heavy English. Maybe puts a little bit of masse on it. I mean, it's easy to call as he's doing it,
didn't
but
want to do that.
not the result he was looking for sure.
This will be a. I guess you really don't want to maybe go for a 3 foul here, but you get back to the 2, 3, come back. Is this for the 4, 4, 9? Yeah. Probably a 4, 9 coming up here if you just get good on the 3.
Okay. Yeah, I would think so too. I mean, I think it's dangerous to normally you'd try to bump that ball out, but with the 2 ball down table, probably doesn't make sense there. Yeah, that's tough. That's definitely tough.
Now he's got to slide off it and try and get under the 7.
Yep. Try to thin it, get some English on there, and get that cue ball. Boy, did that 2 ball move?
Barely, I think he did move it though.
Whew. Yeah. All right. I would have thought he would have played, like you were saying, a little bit further down table, try to get behind that 3 or 7.
Yep.
Definitely left a shot open. Todd is a bit of a quick fire shooter. He does not think about it very long, which is fine. But it hasn't worked out too well for him so far. So now that 4 ball is open. So the out is there. Really.
Does the 2 slide by the 3? Yep.
Yeah, it does. So now it's just a matter of rolling this ball in. He should get natural position as long as he doesn't get, back behind that. Wow. I did not see that coming.
What's going on here?
Fired it. Wow.
It's a free-for-all.
And that's definitely the danger, letting that cue ball fly. For sure.
Now let's see if he sets up properly for this.
Yep.
I would have gone the other way. Put the cue ball on this side.
Yep.
And that is why.
Yeah. Came up short.
Oh boy, he actually
Or
pulled
he
it
hit
off,
it
but
perfect.
Yeah, that's just he had 2 inches there.
right.
Safety, but he got away with it.
All right. So you playing safe here?
Not if I'm him. I think I just blast the heck out of it.
Yeah. That's kind of been the vibe of the match so far. Definitely going for it. Man, there's an easy save here, but yeah, made the ball. Man, that's a tough shot on the 5. That's the main reason why I wouldn't have liked going after that shot, because it would have taken a lot of work to get that cue ball down table for the 5 with that 9 ball where it was.
If he controls the speed here, it'll be all right. But
Yeah.
if he hits in middle speed,
Yeah. And by control the speed, you mean play 4 rails around?
or he could do a perfect save.
Absolutely. That came out great. Intended or unintended, he's in good shape.
You know, sometimes these fast shooters fool you. You think they're just freewheeling, but really it's a psychological game they're playing.
Yeah, can be for sure. Tempo can be a good way to get your opponent out of their their normal tempo. So a lot of times, I know for myself, a lot of times when I play a player that's really slow, I try to compensate for it by shooting faster because I get frustrated when I play. So that those unusual tempos can really be a distracting thing. I mean, he hit that right speed for sure. Just rattled the ball.
All right, what's he do here? Is he going to go rail first? Try and spin it?
Yeah, the hard part with rail first is that's probably going to kick the cue ball right at that 8-ball.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, it's tough. These honestly are really. This is a shot that I practice. It's because it's a very, obviously it's an easy shot to make, but it's a real hard shot to control position. What would you do?
I'd thin it and
Pretty much like that?
nope.
No?
I think I would have just thinned it and come up this side by the
Without
9.
hitting the side rail? Yep.
But
That would have
you
been
know,
another good option.
I think what he did was better. Not if I could hit it that good every time.
Yeah. Yeah, right. It worked good. You got to avoid the side pocket on that, but he did, and he's in good shape now.
Beautiful shot.
Yep.
Juiced that nice. Nice. And
He likes to
confident.
let that stroke out for sure. So he's in good shape. I mean, especially for the style that he plays too. Hit this with a full stroke, 2 rails out, come down for the 9. Should be in good shape.
Oh yeah. He's got the speed of the table down.
Yeah. At least on the last couple shots he has, for sure.
I've seen him before. I don't
Oh,
know.
you have?
Yeah. I don't know where.
Is he any relation to Scott?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, Brian asked. I wasn't sure. All right. Robert moves up to 4-0. Curious to see what the next break will bring, if he makes any changes. Last time he did make a ball, but that first break was the only break he's pocketed the 1. Not everybody tries to make the 1 on the break. Some people just are smashing them with the 1 ball on the spot. That wing ball is typically what you're going after, and that's why they brought the rack forward here, where you put the 9 ball on the spot. That wing ball isn't a guaranteed ball, or at least very, very high percentage ball, makeable ball on the break. So the strategy definitely changes a fair amount.
I've been practicing with this template from Outsville, made for Derby City, for about a month, and my cut break is not the most effective at making balls and giving me a shot. I almost have to send the cue ball down toward the first diamond off the short rail, not the center diamond, like
Okay.
most guys are doing.
Yep.
To
Right.
make balls and give me a shot, but I don't see a lot of other people doing it, but it's the only way it's working for me.
Yeah. Well, that 1 ball went short again. Looking pretty dry to me, which is a good thing considering where that cue ball snuck in.
Yeah.
Got in right below that 4 ball. Sometimes you're glad you don't make a ball.
Not the best spot to have to push out from either.
No. Where would you push to here?
Boy,
Push is definitely the obvious choice here.
I try and leave him on a rail probably.
Yeah. A makeable shot or just a kickable shot?
Slight interruption there by the
Yeah.
technical staff.
Yeah.
Well, that
That's not a bad push.
That was a better push.
I like that. I don't know if he can see it directly.
But what you can do here is you can play the kind of a 2-way side or corner with a kick.
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those. If you do the old kick and stick here, the ball goes in. You got the 2 ball straight in. So have come out worse. Take a look at the overhead view here.
Ooh, looks close.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Might be an opportunity for a little skip shot. Really haven't seen many full cue jumps today. I don't think I've seen one.
Yeah, I haven't seen any down below either on the lower tables.
Yeah. To me, this would be a makeable
Looks
jump.
Looks
the
like
break
he's
cue?
eyeing it up like he can. Oh, he's kicking at it.
Yeah.
That's really got to shorten up though.
Yeah.
Wow, he did it.
Hit it good. And was fortunate-ish.
I'd say that's fortunate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
But-
two-way. Bank it toward the side and bring your cue ball back toward the
Yeah.
where it's at now. Oh,
Yeah.
but he's going the other way. Okay.
Don't get much time to deliberate on what he's doing.
Yeah.
He fires quick. All right, so we're looking at definitely a makeable shot. Not an easy shot by any means, but very makeable. And it looks like he is playing inside here to play safe, which I think would be the shot I probably would have went after
much
here.
better.
If there wasn't that combo, I just avoid combos at all costs, unless they're froze. I
Right.
just don't like them. They're unpredictable, and it's probably a big part that I don't shoot them very much either. That I'm not very good at them, but
No, there are just so many variables. It's
Yeah.
one thing to make the combo, but then you got to control
yeah, you have to control
First-
that ball.
first ball and then and your cue ball in relation to it, and it's
It's tricky.
or you could just play safe.
So Todd went after that ball, missed it a little bit wide. So Robert's looking at ball in hand here. Definitely helps with the need to get the right alignment for this combo, which I think he did.
Now he's got a nice straight in combo, draws off good, has an angle.
Absolutely. I think he's in good shape. He needs to
Got to have a lot of draw to get back for the
needs
four.
to get down on the back side of that four ball.
Or is he going to go with inside and come all the way around? He's going with inside, going to come through rails, right?
Yeah, looks like what he
No, he just
went back.
switched back.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Needed a lot of draw and a lot of right to get that back where he needed. So looking like he's just going to roll this against the rail. Leave the cue behind the 7. Pretty standard safe there. Hit it well.
Nice touch.
Yep. Now Todd will take one glance and fire.
Hold my beer.
Yep.
Nice hit.
Yeah.
Does he
Hit
get
it good?
Does he get
No.
any luck? I
He
think
did not.
Eight's wired.
Yeah.
Looks.
Well, the 4 goes. So all he has to do is roll this in. He should have the 5. No. He got the shape he needed. Doesn't do you any good if you miss the ball, though.
No, and here's a tester. See,
It really is. That's tough. You put top on that ball. I mean, the cue ball was on the side rail, so it's hard to put anything but top on it. But if you hit that with pace, the second that English takes, it's killing the ball off the rail like that.
Hey, look at that speed.
Ooh,
That was a nice save.
It really was. Excellent decision there.
It's good discipline too. After you
Yeah.
to shoot that last shot to shoot that safety.
Yeah. All right. The problem with this kick shot is the right place to hit it on the rail is the side pocket. So he's going to have to hit it long and shorten it up, or hit it short and lengthen it out. So it looks like he's going to long. He could not shorten it up enough.
He should have 3-railed that shot,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely. It was just too much to shorten up. When you are kicking or banking, the harder you hit the ball, the less of an angle it comes off the rail at. So on that one, as you saw, he hit that, punched it, and was needing to shorten it up, and he did, but just not enough to get to the ball. So Todd has a good opportunity here. I would play this to the end rail and try to shoot the 7 all the way down the other way. Problem is, it's pretty straight. There's a little bit of angle there, but not much. Because that combo is ugly. I definitely would not play that combo for sure. So
Here we go.
what do you think?
He's got to swing at the combo from here, I think.
Yeah.
Hit it soft.
Yeah.
Roll it in.
Yeah. I agree from where he's at. That's just a really, really tough shot. All right, so Robert looking at pretty straight in 7 ball here, so doesn't really have to do anything with the cue ball. That's fancy. Just roll it in. And he did. Seemed pretty confident stroking that ball.
Yep.
Robert's feeling pretty good. It's up
Left
4-0. That helps.
Left English. Oh, he put right English in there. I'm against that. I
Yeah.
just like to keep that simple. A little
Right.
left and just
Yeah.
bounce out.
And he didn't. He didn't even have to use any English. Honestly, he could have hit that center ball. I mean, the cue ball would have ended up close to the rail there, which would have been a.
Yeah.
But yeah, regardless, it worked.
Yeah, good for him.
5-0.
All right, let's study that break a little bit.
Yeah.
See if something good happens.
Yeah, I'm always love studying the break, what they're doing with it. Because that, honestly, I mean, yeah, there seems to be a bit of a disparity so far as some of the ball pocketing and decision making. But really, when you get to that elite level, a lot of times the difference is the break.
Well, I can tell you with these template racks, if the diamonds on the center of the table aren't lined perfectly with the front holes and the rear holes on that template rack, it's never going to be consistent. So you can have all the balls perfectly tight, but if you don't have that straight line in between the center diamonds on the table, going in both directions,
Yeah.
you can't ever find consistency.
Interesting. All right, Robert marking his game and looking like he's maxing out the box here. Basically been shooting from that corner every time.
I would like him to cut the one a touch more.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does.
See where that one ball goes. Looks like he took some off of that one.
Still
One ball hit the same spot though.
Yep.
2 ball might go. No, that's a 4 ball. Yeah. So
This cue ball's hitting, just past that second diamond on the rack side instead of the kitchen side, and
yeah.
I think he'd be doing better if he was actually hitting closer to the first diamond, closer to the far corner pocket.
I see. 7 ball did go though, so he's still at the table. Very tough shot. I don't think there's an offensive shot that he can go for here. So looking to probably thin that 1 ball, get the cue ball down table. He did. Caught more of the ball than I expected, but
Is that his intended safe
good.
there? Go behind the 9?
I don't think so, but it'll work.
It sure did work.
It's one of those that when you have multiple balls on the table, just go in that direction gives you an advantage because there's multiple options that work.
Good hit.
Wow.
Good
That
kick
came out
save.
great.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right, so I don't think he has a path to that 1 ball anyway, kicking off the side rail, so it was going to have to go off the end rail here. Personally, I would go 2 rails at it. It looks like that's what he's looking at. Oh, hit that nipple. Hit the outer point.
Hit the outer point.
Yeah. On the high side, straightened the ball out, and Todd's got ball in hand. So Todd really needs to get things going here. I mean, he's a ways behind right now, and this is a decent rack except for that 4 ball. So
Leave yourself almost straight on the 1, 2. Draw off the 2, so you get over there a little angle on the 3, and is that the 6
I
8
would-
or the 4 8?
it's the 4. The 4's behind the 8. Yeah, he rode the 9 there. I don't fault him for that, especially with the 4 ball being there. That's not a terrible
Yeah.
crack at, especially being down 5-0. But I think if he would have made that 1 in the side and given him an angle on the 2 to break out the 4,
Yep.
since that 3 ball, basically just roll up and touch one of those balls. You got the 3 in the side, and that opens up the rack for you, and you have an out. But like I said, especially since he's down 5-0, I don't think the combo with ball in hand there was the worst decision.
Can I just say that Todd hits a lot of these safeties really well?
He does, absolutely. Yeah, I just naturally know. He's not spending a lot of time thinking about him.
No.
He's just
Just the pocketing is a little bit of an issue, or the
Yeah.
patterns.
yeah, I would agree. But Robert's in a tough spot here. I don't think he has a direct angle for a kick shot, so I think he's going to have to go end rail with some left-hand English to get into that 1. And the thing is, I mean, even if he pockets that ball, with that 4 ball being where it is, it's tough to get here. Yeah, he did make the ball, but it's no picnic from here on out. Let's check out the overhead view to see if he can see that 2 ball.
If you're on the top side of the 3 and you cut it to that right corner, either either way the cue ball's coming toward the 8-4, so you got
Yep, and you got 2 balls to hit. You don't have to hit the 4. You don't have to hit the 8. You have to hit one of them.
no, you don't have to hit one of them, because if you
Oh
come
yeah,
on
if you
this
got
side,
behind it, I see what you
Yeah.
mean. Yep, that's a good point too.
but it all depends on having decent shape off the 2 onto the 3.
Yeah,
really.
right. I don't think he can see that 2 ball to pocket it, especially since he's looking at the bank, so
Yeah.
or the kick, so that's pretty obvious, I guess, at that point. Oh, he hit that well.
Yep.
Just didn't hit it with enough pace. Not bad. Good idea, though. All right, so Todd is looking at the 2 ball. It's makeable, and he hit it good. Hit it good. So he's got an angle on the 3 ball. Where he's at here with some inside English, he may be able to get to that shot you were talking about, LJ, where you get behind that 4 ball. So looks like he was going that direction.
Yep. I don't know. If
Just
that,
missed the ball.
now he's got to slap bank it. Get over there and see what happens here.
Right. The old slap bank.
Yep. Something fun's gonna happen.
Yeah. Here we go. Giddy up. Hit this with some force and some draw and see what happens.
Trying to send a message to my dad because he was having dinner. I won't let him know I'm up here on the stream.
Oh, okay. All right. So, looking at the bank shot here, I might even play safe here. Try to roll that cue ball behind that 4-8. That gives you a lot bigger area to hit to, but that's just not Robert's style.
See? Oh, he almost got it.
He almost did.
Almost got it on the 3rd
Right.
try.
That's one of the advantages when you play 9 ball and you bank to the side. You've got lots of options if you miss. If you miss short, not long, but if you miss short,
That's kind of how Kramer plays banks.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I taught him.
Oh, you
You know,
hung
just
yeah.
slang. Yeah,
I
actually.
wouldn't take credit for that. What about this 3-ball cross corner? I think he likes that.
Yeah. It's not the right shot, though, I don't think. I mean, if you're a world-class banker, maybe.
What's he going to do?
I
Four ball?
I think he's playing safe. I think he's doing the right thing. Just the way he was cueing that, looking like he wasn't going to hit it hard. Didn't come out great for him, though. But sometimes it doesn't take a great save. Sometimes good is good enough.
Good is good enough.
We'll see. Banks it, misses it the first time, and makes it the second time. No. Outer points.
Outer points.
Got him again.
Every time we mention it, we get 50 cents.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
Well, outer points,
Outer
outer
point,
points,
outer
outer
points.
points, outer points. Tell Brian he owes me $50 at the end of this.
Now, if he cuts this,
If he cuts it, I mean, just in the side, like, just roll it up. He's got, yeah, there you go. That'll work. He got straight, so he's going to have to shoot a draw stroke here, but I think he's okay with that. A little bit of a reach, which definitely makes that full stroke a little tougher, but hit it good.
there we go. Yeehaw.
Yeah. All right, well, he's got a shot, and
Maybe
he's
he
gonna
bumps
come-
the 9 toward the side when he shoots this. Or
make them both. Fire it, see what happens.
when you wear chains like that, you just got to fire at stuff.
Right, you got a reputation to uphold.
That's right.
All right, so very makeable shot on the 5. I don't think missing the 5 is going to be an issue here. Putting a little bit of draw on that, maybe to clip the 9. He did.
Oh no,
And
that's a
almost
bad putt.
scratched.
He's all right.
Didn't, but man, this is tricky on that 6 ball. Makeable, but tough. Fortunately, he doesn't really have to do anything with it. Just roll it in. You know, it doesn't really matter.
Well,
Cue ball's going to go 2 rails around, and he should have a shot on the 8.
oh yeah, when you look at the table, it doesn't look like a scratch. You look at our monitor, it looks like a scratch.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't think there's really any danger here. Let's go to the overhead view. Maybe that helps a little. Yeah, that helps some. That doesn't look like a dead scratch from there.
Not at all. I'm going to start looking at the table. I was
Yeah,
doing that
right.
in other matches.
One thing that's nice, being able to just look directly at the table, because the cameras can be deceiving for sure. Great shot.
Drilled it.
Stroked it good. And that, a lot of times, can be that confidence builder to really take you into the next game and, you know, feeling comfortable and start getting closer to that dead punch status.
Seems a little hesitant on this. I don't know why.
That's the definition of hesitant. He was just rocking back and forth like probably 10 times before he stepped forward, but yeah, hit it good. Almost straight on that 9 ball, which is nice. You always want a little angle, just a little easier to pocket balls. That
Yeah.
straight in check can get tricky. In good shape to make this ball and go up 6-0.
Nice
There
and
it is.
smooth, and he makes it.
Yep. All right. Well, Todd's going to have to make something happen pretty soon.
Will he change his break?
I hope he does.
It does get
He hasn't made.
frustrating.
I mean, he's made another ball, so I guess you could say that works. And maybe he's not trying to get that one in the side, but he's been managing to get another ball to fall. So he should be in. Yeah, we'll see what he does. I would hope he would move that cue ball in a little bit from the outside of that box. You know, maybe 4, 5, 6 inches.
Yeah, I don't know. I've noticed in the past it's always within 2 or 3 inches of the corner
Yeah.
on the pros, especially at Derby City.
Yeah.
But
What adjustment would you make?
like I kind of been saying, I'd be hitting the one thinner.
I see. Trying to get that one to come a little higher.
Yep. And because that's been working for me, and I know it's not traditionally what to do, but
Yeah.
No, that he did do that, and the one hit the outer point.
Yeah.
So I think that will help.
Made a ball again.
Yeah. Did you see where the one hit that time?
Yeah. It was short again, but a lot closer.
Yeah.
Definitely. And that cue ball definitely dove to the rail a lot faster than it had been
Yes.
on his other breaks. So. All right, this is a pretty obstruction-free table.
Does he put top left on this
Yeah,
to
I
come?
would. Play 3 rails around, come right where he needs to be with that 3 ball. Hit that good. Really well. Yeah, I don't know. I think the last couple strokes that he did really looked confident. So I think we may see a little different version here. Looking good. Nothing too crazy as far as what he needs to do with the cue ball here. Just a draw shot. Could also, yep, like he is. He's cueing this high, so go to the end rail and come back.
Ideally, he would have liked to have been off rail further, so
Yeah, I
he
agree.
wouldn't have had this spot shot.
Yeah,
But now he's got a natural angle coming back into the 6.
yeah. So it doesn't need to do anything, crazy with the cue ball. It's just a matter of rolling it in. He should have just what he needs on the cue or on the 6 ball. Still a tricky little shot though. Hit it well.
Just the angle he came into the 6, it looks like he would have hit it a little thinner than he needed, but maybe not. But I think he's okay. 9's moving.
Yep. All right, just some draw here. I would try to stay away from the 9.
You think he can?
Just a little stun shot. Or
Good
yeah,
for
he
you,
really he lets that stroke out.
Yeah, good for you. Good eye.
Yeah, he's cueing the ball and stroking the ball with confidence. Still not getting great position, but has been able to recover.
Yeah, these tables are awfully slick.
They are,
You never
yeah.
know when the spin is just going to
Yeah.
burn up or really take.
Yeah. Well, tricky little shot here. Hit it well. Yeah, I think he's rolling.
Yep.
I mean, the score reflects it too, but just the way he's approaching shots and stroking through the ball, he seems to be hitting them with confidence.
He's dialed in.
Yep. Todd's in trouble. Todd needs some significant momentum change here somewhere.
You see there's a Hall of Famer in the stands close by to us now. Your dad? Yes.
The obvious answer. I thought that was a trick question. Yeah, LJ's dad,
Yeah.
Jerry Bryseth, is here in the crowd. You can see on the screen on the right-hand side next to Little Cheddar there.
Yep. Just flew in today.
Nice.
Had to
It's
get
always
something
great
to
to
eat.
see Jerry.
No matter where we stand inside the arena, there people are coming up to him and,
Oh,
hey,
for
Jerry,
sure.
remember, and you told me
sure.
how to draw the ball back in 78.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the stories that guy can tell. You probably have heard most of them and many of them multiple times. I'm sure.
Lots of good stories. And
I'm sure.
some of the old timers from the Madison area are down there too. John Scalisi and Walker and those guys just have a lot of, along with Mark Wilson, have a lot of good old stories from when I was a kid. you
Yeah.
know, same characters. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
fun.
can't imagine. That's so cool.
Well, he's set up perfectly.
Yeah.
It looks like he's just
Yeah, he's rolling.
draw for the 3, force.
Yeah.
Set up nice.
Oh, again, his position is not dialed in. Whew, he's in trouble there. Unfortunately, the 3's covering the pocket, so makes this kick actually makeable, but still tough shot. Missed it.
Yeah, maybe he got a little complacent there. I don't know,
Yeah.
but he's a
Yeah, I
better
agree.
player than that, or he's been showing that he is.
Yeah, and up 7-0.
Yeah,
It helps too.
Yeah, maybe he's.
But I don't know. His position has been off. Even though he's stroking the ball with confidence, his position is. I don't think he's got the speed down yet.
Yep.
On the table, and Todd just needs to get something going here.
All right, let's
Yeah.
hope Todd.
This is definitely the table to do it.
Yeah, he deserves to get some points. He can see he can play.
Yeah.
No, it's a little tough. Does he have to draw out of that, or is he too
I would
so
hit this
straight?
with top.
I can't tell us if he's got the angle.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like barely.
Yeah, definitely hit that shorter than I think he would have liked, but 6 ball's makeable. The problem is when he's up against this rail, it's going to be hard to avoid that 7.
Oh, look
Oh.
at that nice touch.
He hit that with some left and hit it good.
Yeah, perfect.
Nice.
Keep
Maybe
it-
give him a little momentum here.
Just keep it simple. There you go.
Well, well done. Yeah, that's what it takes.
Now we got a match.
There we go. Don't call it a comeback. Todd is on the board. Looking for a coin. I don't know what he's looking for. Chalk?
I don't
Coin? Yeah, it's coin. It's coin is on the floor.
know. I didn't think we were going to need it.
8 games in. Oh, yeah. I laugh because I've been there. But he's not out.
Let's see where he breaks from. This will be his first time, right?
Yeah,
Except for
I
maybe
believe so. I think Robert won the flip, so this will be his first break.
I noticed some patterns on cut breaks. Do you know this? That whatever side you're breaking the balls from, the ball right behind the one ball stays within about 6 inches of where you're
Mm-hmm.
breaking from. You knew that one?
Yep. Same spot.
Well, it's also true that the on cut breaks, a lot of times the bottom 3 balls
Yep.
tend to stay on that side of the table.
Really? That I didn't.
Well, just
That I
on,
didn't
just
know.
on cut breaks. Cut breaks have these strange truths, and it's only from my experience that I say these. Since I've been practicing for Derby City, and it's just bizarre. I'm curious if other people have what their experiences are, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I haven't. The ball behind the head ball, noticed that, but I don't use the cut break a whole lot though. I'm more of a power head ball breaker, which can get me in trouble at times, but for the most part is what I prefer. But I've always just been absolutely infatuated with the break. I love it. I know there's so much more that I need to learn, but it's just once you get to a certain level, the break really determines the match. You know, you get to a certain point, and running tables isn't going to differentiate you.
well, in this tournament in particular, or one pocket tournaments, when you're only breaking maybe 2 times out of an entire match,
Mm-hmm.
you imagine how important the lag is.
Yeah.
And if I've been here 3 days, haven't seen one pool player practicing their lag.
Oh, yeah.
They're practicing breaks and banks and
Right.
draw and cut shots. Nobody's
Yeah.
practicing the lag. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure there are, but
Yeah.
and what a huge
It's
difference
not as
that makes
obvious.
in
There
one
does.
pocket.
Right? Well, Todd was looking loose there. Then a rattled ball jumps up and bites him.
What's our guy do here? Just a little safety, just bank it.
No. I would, but I don't think that's Robert's style.
Oh.
I think he's firing here. Let that stroke out go up and down the table twice.
Well, he hit it just like
That's what
you
he
would have
did,
too.
right? Just a little thin on that one. Got into it coming off the rail, but this is the opportunity that Todd has to capitalize
Oh, man.
on to get in this
Yep.
game.
Whole different story when you're looking at 7-2.
Yeah,
And
right.
your opponent starts to take you a little more seriously.
Yeah. Well, it's just
All right, 2 rails,
he
come up.
needs,
Oh,
he
God,
needs
it's
some
gotta hurry
confidence.
up.
Yeah.
Jeez. Get up there. Give the guy a chance.
Yeah. So
This cue ball's not getting any
he's
closer to the
jacking
net.
up. Oh, this is tough.
Oh, yeah.
It just raises the level of difficulty on that
Yeah.
shot so much, and he didn't have to.
No, he was off angle.
You know, just could have hit that center ball, go down table, come back, and
Yeah.
just take whatever you get on the 9-ball. 9-ball's in the middle of the table for the most
Yeah.
part. It's right off the spot.
Yep.
Can make it from just about anywhere. You just can't miss that 8-ball. Well, that's an opportunity that he will not get back this rack. And it looks like Robert's going to the hill.
Eight to 1.
Yep. Looks like we're looking at a bathroom break, maybe? Nope. Just ready for the next one.
Going back to the policy manual and checking some things.
Maybe.
Basic runouts. All right, let's see what this break has for us. Ooh, 1-2's putting the low numbers up top. Wing balls, the high numbers. Let's
I did notice on the last break, he actually moved it in off the corner, probably 2 inches. So, little bit of a change, but other than that, he really hasn't changed a whole lot.
Oh, he has been staying on the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Most of the breaks have been right on the corner, but the last one was a couple inches in. We'll see if he moves it again. No, pretty much same spot. But the thing is he has been making balls for the most part. It hasn't been the one ball, but another ball has been going in.
There he hit it fuller again, and the one wasn't very close to going in the side.
Nope. Made the 8-ball.
Made a wing. The 7 and the 8 were on the wings.
Yep. I think the 8 went cross. I didn't see it directly, but I think it went to the side and then ended up in the corner. All right. Looking down the barrel here, very makeable 1-ball, but lots of traffic afterwards. See what he comes up with here. Well, that came out just fine.
Yeah, nice bump. Actually, he could run this out. His
Yeah.
things are sitting pretty.
Yeah. Really, the only iffy is going up and down the table, 4, 5, 6. But there's nothing in trouble here.
The wheels got a little loose there. He's going to have to slow roll the 3 now.
Yeah. I don't know if the slow roll is in the repertoire. I think he hits this with low left and strokes it. Just lets that stroke out, and he does. Oh, he missed the ball. Yeah, he's got a very definitive style.
Yeah.
Likes to let that stroke out. I mean, if that ball goes in, he's straight in on the 4. So, I mean, hit it well except for that pesky ball not going in the hole. Outer points jumped up and
Outer points.
bit
outer
him.
Points.
So this one's tricky because at that angle, he's going to go off the end rail and come into the 7. So that was a nice shot. Got a good angle on that 4 ball. Here he should just hit it with top.
don't get straight, that's the only thing you gotta worry
Exactly.
about.
Don't get straight. How many times do you get straight on this ball? Looks like he did too. Little angle. Even a little angle is enough. It's way better than straight. But man, it seems like every single time I
Yeah.
get straight on that ball.
I'm the king of getting on the rail and straight.
Yeah, right. I thought that was just me. All right. Good shape here.
All right,
Definitely came down too far, or not too far, but further than he wanted. He's still okay.
buddy. Come on, Todd, finish this one off.
Yeah.
Slow down, cue ball. Slow down. No, I can't overhit this.
Right. But again, an 9-ball's in the middle of the table, so just make the ball and shoot what you got.
A little bump is not bad. I like that
I
there.
know, yeah.
Slows your cue ball down, and you don't have to be so nervous.
Yep.
I
Here we
say
go.
He makes this. Good
That's
job.
an amazing prediction, LJ.
Well, I saw it. I saw it coming.
Yeah. It's like you can see the future. It's amazing.
I got struck by lightning 3 times when I was a kid.
Really?
3 or
Oh.
4, I forget.
They say that it's more likely to you're more likely to get hit by lightning twice than win the lottery. So I figure if I get struck by lightning once, I'm going to start buying tickets.
That makes good sense when you think about it.
Right.
It's basic math.
It's science. All right, 8-2. I've said this once. I'll say it again. Don't call it a comeback.
All right, here we are. Big break.
Yeah.
Break and run.
All right, let's get that overhead view. Looks like he's breaking from about the same spot that Robert was. One ball's going. Oh, one ball came long.
And his cue ball.
Yeah, I didn't watch the cue ball. What'd the cue ball do?
Cue ball came up toward the first diamond by the side pocket there, so he really hit it full.
Okay. Well,
I actually liked his break there. It
yeah,
worked well.
made 2 balls. Man, just walked up and fired that combo in. Boy, I don't know. It's hard to see if he can see that ball or not. See if I can see it here. Ah, he had to
Spin to
swerve
win,
it.
baby.
Yep. He did not get rewarded, however. You got to think 2 things. Yeah, you got to make the ball, but you also got to give yourself a chance to get a shot on the next ball.
Billy Thorpe just banks his 2 ball straight back.
Yeah, right. That's true.
If it hits that 9, this could be a genius. Oh, no, it's even better. It bounces behind the 9. That's
Almost.
a good,
Yeah.
good save.
But again, don't let perfect get in the way of good enough. It was a tough shot.
I can't see it from my angle, but is he cutting it or is he kicking it out of there?
Cutting it. I mean, he can cut it to make it.
Okay.
Look at the overhead here.
Oh, yeah.
He's got enough. I mean, he can't bank it, but he's got enough see it to make it. And I believe he's going to cut this to make it. Yep.
Nice shot.
Very offensive player. Lets that stroke out. He's just making balls for the heck of it now. Freebies. Well, here he's just got doesn't need to do anything too fancy with the cue ball. Just make the ball. So I think he's going to let it stroke out here. Go back and forth about 4 times. And we'll be just fine. Yep. Hit it good.
Perfect. And he's already demonstrated he's got a good draw stroke.
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely drawn this one.
Should we call,
And which I think is the right shot here.
well,
You
should
can
we
get
call,
in trouble trying to go 3 rails around.
call a TV timeout?
Yeah. All right, this is for the match here. That'll do it. Hit it great. And Todd concedes. We have a winner.
All right.
All right, Robert wins 9-2. That is it for us. LJ, thanks a lot for
Thanks, Matt. Good to be
stopping
here.
by. Good to chat with you as always. And we are done for the evening, I believe, unless they throw us another match. But Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a good night.
Team Jet Wash.